Morning. Thank you very much, Alderman Schiller, and to thank Peter and to all the people that have worked so hard in the engineering and all the professional field, the lawyers and all the contractors and all the construction people and all the people that work for Target and all the people that work for surrounding businesses. But I have to give credit to Helen Schiller. Anything you do in life in development is controversial. And you have to be on a mission, and you have to really believe in what you're trying to accomplish. And what she was trying to accomplish here was both a major store, retail, opportunities for people who live in the community to get a job, and at the same time, affordability and housing. And that was the idea. And then bring the development into the CTA, the public transportation system. And of course, you have a junior college adjacent to us right here in the Uptown community. And so Helen had the vision. And you have to have a vision, and you know it's going to be controversial. There are many, many public hearings, and people object to the affordability, people object to this and object to this. But at the same time, Helen knew the goal, what she wanted to accomplish, is to bring the City College, the CTA, retailing, and the community all to come together with affordable housing. And to me, that is a perfect situation that we have today. Everything is very controversial in life. We know that on a daily basis. But when you complete it, then you look back and people say, oh, this is one of the best things that ever happened to the Uptown community or the city of Chicago. And especially in this day and age that real estate markets and the economy has gone south on us, and let's be realistic, people are mad and people are suffering on a daily basis. The economy doesn't feel like it's getting better for them. They feel like they're lost, and they feel like no one's looking after them. But again, Helen had the concept, the whole idea of the Wilson Yard, and to me, the jobs, the retailing, and both affordable and senior housing is the key. And this is a great, successful development. Chris Russo from Planning and Development, all the people that worked from the state that are here, and especially Illinois Housing Authority, Andy Moody from LISC, all those that involved. So you get the federal government, you get the state. Then you get not-for-profits all working together, and you get the city. And that's what people want us to do. They want us to work together. They don't want to hear about politics. They don't hear about different agendas. They just want us to work together to get this accomplished. And this took many, many years because anybody could give up just like that. You said, okay, I'm giving up. It's too much controversy. But Helen knew the objective, and the objective is what we hear today. When you think about in 1901, the train maintenance and storage yard was first built on this site in 1901. CTA used it until the 1990s. It burned down in 1996. The site was cleared. We've been working to get this day today. In 2001, Helen established a tax increment financing district called TIF to help us reinvest tax dollars generated in the Uptown back into this area. So anything that was raised in the area stayed in the area. And that was the key. That was one of the financial arms of the local community of reinvesting. TIFs are a major part of a strategy to strengthen all communities in the city. Development represents one of the best and most important uses of TIF. Over more than 20 years, Chicago TIFs have played a huge role in helping the costs associated with rehab of the buildings, land acquisition, site preparation, and environmental remediation. And if you look at many of these, there's where the costs are. And many times you can't bear it. The developer can't bear all these costs. So you need basically both federal, state, and local governments, and you have to do something locally to put the money back into it. The private sector has invested more than $8.4 billion in neighborhood development and TIF projects. That is a lot of money. That's $6 of private investment for every $1 of TIF money invested. So that is a great win situation. We also dedicate a significant amount of funding to help residents maintain their homes affordably through the TIF Neighborhood Improvement Program. Since 2001, TIFs have helped more than 400 businesses in more than 40 TIF districts with more than $13 million in grants through the Small Business Improvement Fund. And that's helped a lot of businesses in different TIF districts to stay alive and keep their business going. Thanks to the allocation of $54 million in TIF funds for this project, Wilson Yard now has the Target store that's cutting the ribbon today, 139 units of affordable housing, 98 units of housing for seniors. You talk about a win situation. This is it. There are also smaller stores, spaces in development, and 4 of them already have signed leases, and 3 others are in the works. In addition to the Wilson TIF, Wilson Yard, the TIF dollars are being used to support other projects in Uptown, such as preserving affordable housing at Clifton Magnolia Apartments by the construction of a new student center at Truman College, which is really important. Wilson Yard has created more than 350 permanent jobs, 260 temporary construction jobs. And this is a situation that, again, making investments in where? In schools, fire stations, libraries, developing sites for new retail stores, preserving affordable housing, makes it more of a stable and secure community. And with this economy, a lot of people just want to close down. They don't want to start rethinking where we should be. This is the time you have to make some difficult decisions. This is the time when the economy is slow. That's when you move forward more aggressively and you look at things differently, because if you don't, then you'll live in the past. And no community can live in the past. I don't care where you are, you always have to look to the future. And that's why this is the time that not only the people behind me, in front of me, are coming up with new concepts, new ideas. With a difficult housing market, we still can forge ahead in regards to affordable housing. We know there are issues there, but I am more and more convinced in time of stress, in time of economic uncertainty, this is the time that people want strong leadership in order to preserve their future, not only for themselves, for their children and grandchildren. Today, I just want to thank Helen Schiller for her strong commitment in her beliefs. And she took a lot of flack up here from a lot of people. And now as we cut the ribbon, everybody would think it was the greatest project we've ever had in the Uptown community. Congratulations, Helen, and thank you.